I have created many mouldy makeup looks, but I have yet given a tutorial for them. So today will be the day, and what better product to use for this than the Rotten Palette by May Pang and Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is literally the makeup palette of my mouldy dreams. I'm so excited to use it today. I have been putting it off for this video. So if you go back on my other looks, they are kind of made organically, and it's because I'm stamping over my blemishes. I'm going to go straight in with Humid, the black shade. When I first did this type of makeup, I was thinking about how I overplan a lot of my looks, and this really gets you experimenting more with makeup and not being like tied down to your designs. And I mean, I still do it now, where I put off makeup looks because I'm planning it for so long. And I will actually be planning another mould makeup look that's coming out soon that I have been planning for about 2 years now. So I also use this black to contour around my eyes and lips to push it into that more beauty aspect. And I'm not thinking too much about keeping it really clean. It's literally the opposite. We're doing mouldy makeup, we're doing dirty. So that's about it with the black for now. So now I'm going in with the colour Oxygen and kind of stamping that, you know, kind of in high points, but not worrying too much about getting it perfect. I know this will end up being a favourite white of mine, I can already tell. And now that we look like a Dalmatian, it's time to stop with the black and white and go into some colour. And I'm getting really drawn to the colours for Acrimonium, maybe? And Whisper. I kind of want to put this on the blush areas, you know? Still keeping that beautiful element, dipping into Whisper. This can be more of like a contour shade, I guess. I really want to go with the colour Circular. It's kind of a disgusting colour, but I don't know, something about it screams to me when I'm creating these mouldy looks. Probably because it's ugly. How disgusting that looks already. I feel like we've done enough of that colour, so let's switch colours again. Let's do Derma. It's kind of like a pale green. I kind of want to go in with a pink somewhere to like brighten this up. I'm going to darken up the waterline with Bobbi Brown's eye pencil in Fog, just to kind of bring in that definition again. I want to add a bit of shimmers now, so I'm going to go in with the Beauty Below palette from Blend Bunny and a shade Cursed, and just go over any of the black bits that I want some more like shine. I'm going to use the colour Trance as well to kind of, beautiful. So now we're at a good point to go onto those mouldy textures. You might see me using this quite a lot in my looks. These are silicone prosthetics from Jess FX on Etsy. And these are her small and medium boils, which I then flock. Or the easier way is to split up a cotton pad. And you can see when you take that off, it kind of has little balled up textures and more fluffy textures as well. That is perfect for that mouldy look. And then we're going to try out a new texture using a bubble face mask. I've seen this on my For You page, and immediately I was like, I need to use that for a mouldy look. So today's the day. I'm going to start with the silicone prosthetics. So all you will need is an adhesive like Prozaid and acetone to melt off the edges. I'm going to apply it to this area here, which I've just cleaned off. So now it's clear. I will stick it onto my face. Make sure I don't have any wrinkles in the cat plastic, which is the clear bit. Then I'll blend the edges away with acetone. If you find it hard to blend the edges, I will apply some glue to the kind of obvious edges, and I'll use the technique of adding cotton to these pieces. There you go. And I will use this technique to add to parts of the rest of my face as well. And now let's go on to the more experimental technique using a bubble mask. So I actually don't know how this is going to work, so we're going to trust the process. I'm going to use a cotton bud to kind of apply this. And I think I'll focus it more on the green areas. I'm also applying like big kind of blobs, because I feel like even if they don't bubble up, that still looks kind of cool. And now we wait and see if it works. In the meantime, I'm going to do my lashes quite clumpy and maybe put a gloss on them to make them look wet. So it has bubbled up, but it's hard to tell in direct lighting. So I'll rejig my lighting and show you the final look. And here we have it, the final mouldy look. The bubble mask didn't work as well as I would have hoped, but I still feel like this kind of green slime works really well with this look. So regardless, I'm happy. It's one of those looks where you don't have a plan for it, so it doesn't matter if it goes a little bit wrong. I hope I've inspired you somehow today, and thank you for watching.